Welcome to the Ultimate Sports Podcast Special Edition series where I preview and predict every conference for the 2019-20 college basketball season. Now up is the NEC conference. We're going to do projected order of finish, player of the year, freshman of the year, coach of the year, and then do some other random little predictions as well. All right, coming in first place in this conference, I have the LIU Sharks. Year number 3 under Derek Kellogg. Notable player coming back, Raekwon Clark. This team has some talent coming back, and they were the preseason favorites by their coaches and the media for this conference as well. Last year, this team went 16-16 and 9-9 in conference play. In second place, I have the Fairleigh Dickinson Knights, who made the tournament a year ago, the first round. And Greg Corenda is in year 7 on his job. Notable players coming back, Jaleel Jenkins, and they have a nice freshman coming in, Callum Baker. And last season, this team went 21-14, 12-6 in conference play. In third place, I have the Sacred Heart Pioneers. Anthony Latina in year 7. Last year, they went 15-17, 11-7 in conference play. Notable player coming back, E.J. Anoski. In fourth place, I have St. Francis, Pennsylvania, the Red Flash. Rob Cramell in year number 8. Last season, they went 18-15 and 12-6 in conference play. Notable players coming back, Keith Braxton and Isaiah Blackman. In fifth place, I have the Robert Morris Colonials. Andrew Toole in year number 10. Last year, 18-17, 11-7 in conference play. Notable players coming back, Josh Williams and John Williams, their brothers. Sixth place, I have the Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers. Dan Engelstad in year number 2. Last year, they went 9-22, 6-12 in conference play. They didn't even make the NEC tournament last season. I think they bounced back. Vadu Moss is their notable player coming back. In seventh place, I have the Bryant Bulldogs. Jared Grasso in year number 2. Last year, 10-20, 7-11 in conference play. Notable players coming back, Sebastian Towns and Adam Grant. In 8th place, I have St. Francis Brooklyn. Glenn Brescia in year number 10. Unbelievable for that. Last year, 17-16, 9-9 in conference play. In 9th place, I have the Wagner Seahawks. Bashir Mason in year number 8. Last year, they went 13-17 and went 8-10 in conference play. Notable players coming back, Nigel Jackson and Chase Freeman. In 10th place, I have the Central Connecticut Blue Devils. Danielle Marshall in year number 4. Last year, 11-20, 5-13 in conference play. And at the bottom of the conference, newcomer, the Merrimack Warriors. Welcome to Division I. Joe Gallo in year number 4 on the job, and they come over from the Division II Northeast 10 Conference, and they are not eligible this year for the NEC tournament. All right, so the player of the year, I have E.J. Anoski of Sacred Heart. He'll carry them to a top 3 finish in the league and could be a bid stealer for the NEC. Freshman of the year, Callum Baker of Fairleigh Dickinson. That program developed some nice players over there. And coach of the year, Derek Kellogg of LIU, as I have LIU winning the league in the auto bid. In terms of a coach that I think can make a jump to a bigger school, I think that could be Greg Corenda of Fairleigh Dickinson. He's made the tournament a couple times and got his players to overachieve, so I'm going to say him. In terms of a coach on the hot seat, maybe Glenn Breaka of St. Francis, Brooklyn, if things go poorly there. Another one I could see, Andrew Toole Robert Morris, I could see them moving on from him. So those are two coaches I think that are on the hot seat. And then I think that Fairleigh Dickinson's Greg Hernetta could be somebody that jumps to a bigger school. Next up is the Ohio Valley Conference.